What's going on, everybody? Dole, Forgiven, Keegan, Gail, Olive. What's this stream about? This is about DD2, man. Philippe, Cosmic, what up? Anyway, let's get things going here. I want to hop into Onslaught. I actually saved this one for you all so you could laugh at me. This would be my very first Omega Wave ever. I'm on Onslaught floor 59, I guess, is where the first one comes. I don't know if that's set where it's automatically there, but I kind of believe it is. Anyway, let's hop in and check it out. Now, of course, when you first do it, it shows you that there's going to be 6 waves, so it's not a surprise at the end, which I was originally thinking it was going to be a surprise at the end. What's going on, David, Alex, Omni, I'm Too Pale, Chris, Mark? Once again, consider playing. That might get you some wings. It's been weeks, dude. Weeks. Alright, let's see what we got. So you see, it's 1 of 6. So we know that an Omega Wave is coming. And I think I'm pretty well good to go here, but we'll see. See, we got a Frosty lane here, so let's just get right to the Frosty action. I gotta make sure my Ramsters are set properly here, though. Let me check. I don't believe, yeah, I haven't done anything to the Ascension with the Rams in quite a while. Well, if you're looking at it, depends on how you're looking at it there, Olive. If you're looking at it like on a single target per hive or per hornet's nest basis, it's definitely a buff because the 3 bees can attack 1 target. When you look at like the overall lane clearing, it's a bit of a nerf if you're looking at it like from a 5B perspective. But on an individual level, it's definitely a buff. When you're looking at it single target, that is. Okay, what do we spend there? 140. All there is Frosty stuff, right? Let's go one more. And that 1 ram. I think that'll get the job done there. This is actually the first time I've used Ramsters, Cyphex. Omni put some Ramsters in yesterday. They definitely, I mean, as far as their tooltip DPS, they're hitting harder. But, of course, we know the tooltip... Oh, wow, look at the attack damage. These are evil Ramsters. Fishers have always been good to use there, Logan. There's a hero spotlight on my channel about them. Alright, we got more Frosty action over here. Psyfrost, Vanguard Whompers. Now, of course, if you go back to the Fisher setup video, these are kind of designed for Frosties. And I don't have max range on them, but I do have a lot of range on them. So they work really well with Cyborgs, too, as the Cyborgs a lot of times can't get into range. Now, we'll have to see here with this new Onslaught. They feel weaker on bosses. Well, I mean, Ramsters are AoE defense. It's never been a good boss killer unless you just spammed a bunch of them. Ramsters are that lane clear, you know? They hit 10 targets. So, although the damage, like, per shot is like nothing compared to a cannonball, it's hitting 10 targets. You know? I think I might fight here. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Omega Squad Epsilon. We got armored on this one in maximum effort, so this one will be a relatively easy mode lane. Let's grab the hotness here. You know, I didn't check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when I first woke up today, so I'm not sure if anyone found anything. But as of me going to bed last night, there was nothing that had been found yet. Oh, you meant the bees. Huh. Well, we did a couple of bee builds yesterday, and we didn't really have any problem with it. What else do we have here? Armored. I mean, that's... Theoretically, that should be a good game on that lane, but I'm thinking... You know what? Maybe it's time to start bringing the LSAs back. I actually haven't used my LSAs in ages. Oh man, I don't have the shard with me. Maybe it's on my boost star. No. Let me see. Is this the boost star? No. I haven't used a boost star in ages either. Alright, well there's no need to use the lightning if I don't have the buff. I was looking for destructive pylon, but I'm assuming it might be in my vault. I already did. There was a how to farm everything video just a few weeks ago, Mason. Pretty much the answer to that is expeditions. Always do the highest tier chaos difficulty that you can, and do expeditions. Now, XP did get a little bit of a buff here in this update in Onslaught mode, but it's still not as much as expeditions. And when you look at XP per hour and the amount of time it takes. The front line. This will be an easy one, in theory. Now I gotta remember too that the 6th wave is going to be all bosses. So I might have to rethink my setups here when it comes to wave 6. You know what, do I want to... I haven't used the PDT at all yet, and it seems like that's the obvious choice, just to completely overkill each of these lanes. I put 2 Ramsters there, right? Sorry y'all, it's been a while since I did any Onslaught maps, and now the difficulty's a little higher. No, I checked my sand traps earlier, Omni. They weren't on the sand, for sure. No. Let's see, we got Stabby Zappers, Stabby Kamikaze, so we're gonna have a bunch of assassins coming this wave, or this map. Lots of Stabby going on. I'm just gonna go with 1 Skyguard here to double dip. Omega Squad Zeta. Actually, do I want to go 2 Skyguards up there? There's 2 flyer lanes. Let's do it. Better to be safe than sorry. Omega Squad Zeta, long shot and phased. Enemies move slower, yeah. Long shot, yeah. Alright, well let's definitely go with a poison dart tower here to take advantage of that long shot. I almost feel like cannons would be better. Actually, it's a really small mob count lane, so let's definitely just let's ball it up here. There we go, looking good. On PC, Logan, or just on PS4? I knew they were on PS4. Did the specials hit PC as well? Okay, we got Bullet Sponge Pilot on. This one should be easy mode. In theory, once again. I'm just gonna do that. EMP. Okay, there's an EMP lane finally. Do I want to get a Poison Dart Tower here? I'm thinking I'm overkilling a lot of this. Well, we'll see. It's only floor 59, so haven't made it too super high yet. It's gonna take me a little while to get back up there. Yeah, let's go with a Skyguard here, and then let's get our token Obelisk in since we want to get that buff. And even though I don't think I need it anymore with these Skyguards, I got some Beast Mode Skyguards now. I'm still going to use the Obelisk as a decoy just because it's a good, super good defense. I'm not sure if they re-enabled it yet, Sydney. I'm not positive, to be honest. You would have to check. see. Only drop on the new maps. I'm not sure what you're asking about, Tom. If you're talking about the pirate mods only drop on the new maps. What mods is best for boost aura? I would use something like diverse power, diverse crit damage, and maybe just power or range. The third, you could do whatever you wanted if you were happy with the short range. Mr. Orange, thanks for subscribing. The update's awesome. C8 amps are up and down Sunbake, but right now they're definitely on the down cycle. All right, what do we have here? Let me get this thing built before I get too distracted. They were going for like 6 to 10 mil prior to the update, and now they're more accessible, which would make me believe they're probably going for cheaper now. Tell you what, let's just save 10 for now, and we'll go with a snake here. Now I'm going to DPS on my EV2, and I'm going to have the monk set for any big nuke fights. Nah, table flippers, I mean, it's worth more than, say, a standard Gatto, but it's not like a super valuable pet. I still haven't recorded that Defender Pack opening video. I'm going to do it today after the stream. Anyway, let's get this rolling. Wish me luck, all. But I'm hoping I get that new pet. You know, there's a new pet. No, you can't get the old Onslaught stuff anymore, Chris. If you're talking about the old stuff. If you're talking about the stuff that... the floor 92 and floor 114 stuff, you get that at floor 40 and floor 45 now. Mason, I made an Ascension farming video like a week and a half ago. All you do is the highest expedition map that you can. If you're capable of doing Chaos 7 expeditions, that's where you go. And always hit continue and get consecutive win streak bonuses. Just on, not on the regular mods blog, I know. They did adjust the quality level of the mods on the prestige weapons. Lightrayne, what up? Alright, well I was actually started off a little nervous and ended up staring at chat and just letting the wave run in the background. So it's definitely, I haven't hit super difficulty yet. Now, of course, I haven't done this in Mega Wave yet either. Alright, we got Game Ogre. Man, this is tempting to just go with a straight up boom boom build. It's a little funky getting your placement down now, but it still works. I got 90 left. That's too perfect. Too perfect. Are you asking me, Camden? Do I like to use weapon manufacturer, flamars, and PDTs? It's my favorite defenses. Proton beams, lightning strike auras, and the snakes would be added to the list as more of the favorites. They added in a 6th wave Quicksilver. That's not there all the time, but it does come. And the 6th wave is all bosses. So this is my first one. This map right here, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I haven't done it, I haven't watched anybody do it. So I have no expectations. I mean, I could just get straight up face rolled. They do the exact same amount of damage as before, Luis. The attack rate and damage done didn't change at all. They changed how the bees attack, not how much damage they do. It was a mechanical change, but the stats stayed exactly the same. You would have to probably tweak it a little bit, Olive, but for the most part, yeah. I mean, as far as doing expeditions go and just grinding mods and gear and shards, it's all AFKable. You might have to, like, perk up and pay attention for a second if a siege roller comes. Nah, I put my very first one into defense power, awesome noob. You would have to actually experiment now. Actually, I'll probably do it, just because I've had a lot of people asking me. You'd have to look and see which one you got more value out of. I'll eat the 200 defender medals and experiment with it. Alright, let's get this rolling again. And crap, I didn't look at where the boss was. Oh, you did yours last night, huh, Light? I saw you were streaming. I didn't, I pulled it up, but I was just lurking. I didn't actually get to watch. I had too much other stuff going. C8 max defense rate mod does get max, Logan. I'm using it on my poison dart towers right now. It doesn't say max because it's like in the 0.1% off or whatever as far as the overall defense rate. I think it's 1 point. If you could have 1 more percentage point of defense rate, then it would say max on the tower. But you're at the max. I mean, you're there, you know? Man, I got smoked. Oh, that would be an awesome thing, Olive, if you could convert your shard dust. That would be incredible. For you, it's 39.72. For your poison rate? It's not, the max on the poison rate is 0.25 seconds. And I'm not using Deadly Strikes. I'll show you. All I'm using is that mod. Oh, or pardon me, I'm not using defense rate. I was like, what? I am using Deadly Strikes. It's defense rate I'm not using. All I'm using is that defense rate servo. 39.72, right, but the max is 40. If this was 40 instead of 39.72, it would say max on the thing. It's 0.28% off, which is literally nothing. I mean, it would be a negligible difference in DPS. In fact, with the way the DD2 averages and stuff on the tooltip goes, it wouldn't even show anything different, I don't think. Alright, so, new lane, new lane. Where you at, new lane? Throw a couple of ups around while I'm running around here, though. Because it takes, you know, it takes 75% total to get to the speed cap. On not every defense, but on the majority of defenses. So you got 39.8 whatever as far as speed goes on your mod, and then you've got your ascension. Well, it's a different defense. Flamars are completely different mechanic and everything. Crap, man. I'm spending all the mana here just chatting and looking at chat and not watching what I'm doing. Okay, we got a true Timmy lane finally. I haven't seen an actual Timmy's Revenge lane. I've gotten all the other varieties of Timmy. The mini varieties of Timmy. Alright, let's go back to, let's get Microwave out. Let's still go with Weapon Mans. But let's also get a Flamar in the, or a Fisher in the mix to handle some additional damage to those to those frosties, and then we'll go with a flamer there as well. I'm going to throw some upgrades on this lane just in case. There we go. The new mod for EV2, I did Quicksilver. I'm using it right now. It's for all the heroes, but I wanted to use it on my EV2, of course. It's good stuff. Range servo is not as good as Deadly Strikes Olive, but if you don't have an extra shard slot, or if you don't have Deadly Strikes, then yeah, range servo would be a great addition. The only tower... See, the problem with using them both... Well, the problem with using one over the other is Deadly Strikes is just better. So, you get more value out of Deadly Strikes. The problem with using them both is on most defenses you would go way, way, way over the range. So, like, the real answer on most of those is a gilded Deadly Strikes. But, of course, then it's back to the shard grind. And we all know how fun that is. Just hold down the more details button, Jacob. It shows you all the maxes in game. It's like 51,600 and something. I thought the wave was over. I'll show you. But you don't ever have to look outside of the game for stuff like that. If you look at say, well, let's look at the fissures. 50,810. I need to re-roll these fissures. If I hold down Alt, it's going to show me the max is 51,601. So you can't get higher than 51,601 on a Chaos 7 main stat. Let's see, where you at, Elaine? Frosty Fodder and Timmy. I didn't even watch the Timmy lane. What the heck? I pretended to. I've been doing so much casual streaming lately where I just sit here and stare at the chat and run around. I'm bound to fail at some point here today. Alright, looks like it's over here. And we got a boss lane here too. We got a skeleton. Okay, we got some Kursakazi, which is going to change things a bit. And we've got controlled burn. So, let's get some poison going. I'm going to leave those ground traps there. This will actually be a good test if Kursakazi is affecting tenacity or not. See, there's only 20 mobs in it, but the controlled burn, you know. Let's go with 2 PDTs just to make sure I don't have any issues there. And then might as well start saving a little mana now, or a little DU now, for that wave 6, as I'm sure I'm going to want to add something or change something. So let's go ahead and save 80 right here. Actually, let's just make it 50. I'll save 50 right here, and that gives me 50 to add a little something on 6. Let's get these cannons balling. The cannons are balling. You know what? This is the boss lane too. Let's just dump it all over here. There we go. Alright, let's check it out. Make sure it's running smooth. Is C8 worth it? If you're done using Ancient Power, then that's the next step, Jacob, for sure. But that's a long road. If you're just now going through the Ancient Power systems and just now doing your first Onslaught push, your best bet is to sell those amps and make some gold before they get devalued any further. As the price of them will keep going down, the more and more of them come into the market, you know. So you gotta get the gold while you can, or use them, you know, whatever you want to do. If I was just now knowing what I know, and if I was restarting and just going through Ancient Power, I would be selling those bad boys and making some cash. But that's just me. Alright, I ignored the boss. Looks like he's getting owned. Alright, so that lane got melted, no problems. Going on Fantacola. Is there some sizing problems or whatever with the UI on Xbox there, Aldo? Is that the problem? I know that there's been interface issues with both consoles for forever, really. Alright, we got Spellbreaker. Omega Squad Alpha. Let's just go with let's go with a 2-node. Maybe? What's the problem here? Why am I not getting my second node down? There we go. Let's go with a 2-node. Let's ball it up a little more. How many mobs we got? We got 70 mobs. That's a good few. Okay, now I got 70 left for next wave. I think I'm gonna save the 70 and do the same thing. Just do mad upgrades right here. I mean, I can always add 2 cannonballs in and then just sell them. Nah, I don't want to do that. Let's just do that. No text issues on Xbox? I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, I know that there's been interface problems since the beginning, really. On consoles. I remember back in the day when I was playing on the PS4, there was, like, in early access, there was times where I had to, like, get up and walk over to the TV and be like, alright, what the hell does that say? You know? Don't give me no old man jokes. I had my glasses on. Yeah, 6 mil's not terrible, Sunbaked. I mean, of course, the more stubborn you are and more you hold out, the more you'll get for it. But if you want it right now, 6 mil's are a really fair price. Somebody will snag it really quick, and plus it's 6 million gold for you, you know? Alright, let's see, our bosses. Alright, we got double bosses over here. We got Shieldy Gorbs. And we got the Javelin Thrower. However, we got a Yeti over here. Oh, man. What do? Do you focus on gobs? Or do you focus on the Yeti? I think I'm going to kill the Yeti first. I hope the Yeti comes out really quick. Oh, he didn't. Gobs came out. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to watch him. Okay, he's dying. Yeah. Alright, Gobs got wrecked. Playing with more people does not give you more gold, but it does give you more experience and more loot. So, I mean, in that aspect, it gives you more gold. Because you're getting more loot, you know? So, more to sell. Alright, we got an ogre coming now. Okay, here's the Yeti, finally. Of course, the Yeti wants to come out last now. Well, Yeti got burned up. And we got Warbleed is all that's left. As far as bossery, oh, he did. The Yeti freezes your stuff up, Cyphex. He can be a pain in the ass. He will straight up freeze your towers. And remember, when your stuff is frozen, it takes crushing damage. So if you're using walls and he freezes the wall, oh, you're in trouble. I'm on 59, Lightrayne. This is my very first Omega Wave, and I don't know what to expect here. I'm afraid to look right now. Depends on how long you've played, really, Marcus. If it's been a long while, I would say... Oh, wow, 3 Yetis? How rude. We got one of all the stuff. That one shouldn't be bad. Omega Squad. There's more Hex Throwers. That one won't be bad. Let's look at that Omega's. 9 Timmies. That's so funny. This is fine with all these. I got the PDT here, but it's got Piercer on it, so I'm not worried about that, about the shield. You're on 63, very nice. The Hex throwers won't be a problem unless they decide to start throwing random places. Alright, I think that triple Yeti lane is the one I'm the most nervous about. What do we got there? We got 3. Oh man, we got another triple Yeti lane. I think I'll dump the additional 70 into this lane. Let's do it. I'm just going to put 2 more Fissures in. The Yeti is a frost mob, you know, so this theoretically is how I'm going to do the most damage to him with my setup. I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to hope that that distracts his decoy, or his snowball, to go this way. So then I'm going to upgrade the poo-poo out of this stuff. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to start off on, it's a double triple Yeti, Lightrayne. I got 3 Yetis here, too. Alright, let's see how it goes. G it is. Wow, that was loud. There was a lot of bossery came wrecking in there. I know those siege rollers are going to slow roll it so much that I don't really have to sweat them a ton. Uh-oh. Yeti. Oh, wow. It looked like the Yeti was passing on that one. Wow, man. Ramps are down. Alright, I got to get over there. Oh, no. Alright, Tuskar down. What else we got? Just rollers, right? Just rollers I can live with. Oh man, I thought that was my downfall right there. Oop, I missed with the pet. What a derp. Double, triple roller lanes. Nice. Man, I tell you, for anyone that's having a problem with those roller lanes, this is what you do. It's like a free lane. What you do is you take CC and you move it back. Like this theoretically is too close. You move it back and let these rollers stack up. And even on those roller lanes where there's like 8 rollers, let all 8 rollers stack up and give them plenty of room to stack up outside of the entrance. And then just start at the back and dish out the wapows. And bam, all them rollers is dead. Just like that. That's all you do. Now, obviously, you got to stay moving, or not, you'll get blown up. There we go. That is my very first ever Omega Wave. Good work, Jose. That had me a little nervous there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. No loots. No loots. What? Nothing good. Alright. Continue on. Yeah, ballistas are beast. No doubt. A single frostbite. Yeah, because they have collision with each other, you know? So as long as you CC up the roller in the front, but the stun is nice, you know. What else gives you a little bit of relief, at least from the front too, is proton beams. The freeze will keep a pack of them stunned up, and it doesn't, you know, the front ones, while they're frozen, of course, they're not going to be blasting at you. I did a test earlier, by the way, as people were saying yesterday that moat rates got upped. Moat rates didn't get upped. I did one Chaos 3 Unholy Catacombs, and there's my 5. So it's the same as far as the lobby moats. Pardon me. What is that? Deadly. I better save that. Nothing good, huh? Nope. It depends there, KX. If your next prestige is going to take you to minimum ascension 258, you're in a really good place to just spam resets. So it's completely up to you. I personally, it depends on what you want, but that's a great place to spam resets. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, if you go another couple of floors, get yourself up to like 280-ish or 290-ish ascension, minimum ascension, then you're going to be getting over 300 every time. And remember, every 50 ascension levels that you get your minimum up, you're going to be getting more to your ascension caps every single time you reset for free. Oh, Dreadbones is squishy bones. There's no doubt about that, Sunbaked. He's an easy one. Alright, we got Zerky Healers. Soft Spot and Pile It On. This will be just the gravy train. Over here with some stun. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, we got Armored over here. We got a gift on the Game Ogre lane. Thank you, oh great lover of EV2s. For the Game Ogre lane, I'm going to spread out the stun a little bit. See, theoretically, this will keep the mobs CC'd longer. Now, it's not going to do as much burst damage until they get to the middle. When they get to the middle, then all 3 nodes will be hitting them. But every time there's a stun, then the mob takes a step. Then there's a stun, then the mob takes a step. It's going to give you a longer overall time of time in the CC. I'm probably way overkilling it here, but let's just do it. I'm going to grab my grinder mode out, and let's get some floors knocked out here. Your Ascension 302, I would push farther, Hero. You want to get your minimum Ascension as close to 250 as possible, is the basic rule. So look at what your minimum Ascension will be after you reset and judge it based off of that. But my guess is you're probably going to want to push floors unless you've already got a nice number of floors in. What did we have? Omega Squad Alpha? Yeah, let's just go grinder mode here. Grinder mode engaged. I've done one, KX. There's one on my channel. It's all in the... There's not much covering Dungeon Defenders 2 I haven't done videos or guides on. I mean, there's over 2,000 DD2 videos on my channel. Power leak and Pile It On. Yeah, we get a little bit of free damage out of the slow from the Skyguards, so I'll just go with that. Actually, we don't even need 2. That's a waste. Let's go 1. Alright, we got Timmy Toxikazi. Alright, so we actually... Oh, we got 2 Toxikazi lanes. The Barbarian's Dream. We got it pretty easy here in the middle. I'm just going to go one Weapon Man all spread out. Let's see what's left after this. There's 90 left. Do I have... Well, I could go 2 PDTs, which would be plenty effective. Let's just do it. I'm too lazy to change heroes. Let's go PDT there and PDT here, and I'm assuming my Beast Mode Skyguard is going to be more than enough to take those flyers out before they get to the PDT. If you did 20 maps and you got 1 Battle for Life, that is really good, man. You are way, way above the average. That is considered super lucky. I can tell you that I earned over almost 200 Ascension levels before I got my first defense, or that was Deadly Strikes. But before I got my first Deadly Strikes, statistically, you should have one. Statistically, you would have a 99% chance of getting 1 for opening like 72 shard packs. So it's a lot. If you got 1 in 20, man, that's lucky, lucky, lucky. You did good. You did good. Alright, let's make it happen. This should be a pretty easy map here. Did they intensify the graphic of that? That guy looked awful purple. No, they did. I don't remember them being that purple before with that mutator. It was just Kursakazi, right? Or Toxikazi? What else was on the lane? Thanks, Air Hero. I appreciate it. How many hours do I have in DD2? Between all the platforms, probably getting close to 10K now. Something like that. I've actually got a lot of time into the PS4. A lot of current players don't realize that, but the PS4 was my main account for about a year. A long time ago. And I just got tired of the bugs and said to hell with it and went back to PC. There we go. I think the middle is ignorable now. Just let it roll. It's the Timmies. The Timmies are all glowing now. I don't remember them being that purple like that for sure. I'm doing good there, William. How you doing? Still waking up, getting the eyes open. It was a long day yesterday. 7 hours on YouTube and another 3.5 hours on Twitch, plus recording and editing a video. That was in total, including the recording, editing, and upload time. That was like 14 hours of DD2 yesterday. All right, Marcus, take it easy. Enjoy your afternoon, the rest of your week. Yeah, those just Timmy lanes are pretty easy. Got a little Slickelion creeping up on us here. 17 Timmies. 17 Timmies is like free loot. Free loot lane. Line them up. Knock them down. What do we got? We got a Bastille Master. Alright. Gonna have to pay attention to this. In fact, I might go Nuke Monk on this one. Just to make sure that girl gets walloped in a hurry. Let's just go ahead and deal with her. Alright, come on out, girl. Let's see what you... Choking to death over here. Come on now, don't be shy. Come on out. Looks like the other bosses are melting. I'll have to keep an eye over there, but it looks like they're getting walloped pretty good. Alright, here she comes. Here she comes. Bye. Bye-bye now. We will see you next time. WoW actually was my longest played game, Sydney. I've got more time into WoW than any other game. Wow, I was really bad addict. I was hooked, man. It was all about the grind. Oh, nice, Hills. Well, welcome to the community, man. It's an awesome game, it really is. Yep, you gotta get that C7 gear there, Camden. What do we got this time? We got Scarnash, we got big ol' Splody Ball. Easy mode. Easy bosses here. Give him a little pow. Pow. I love playing the Nuke Monk way too much. I know you all want to see different stuff, but I gotta say, I just really, really enjoy it. It just never gets tiring to me, one-shotting these bosses like this. Alright, KX. No, left-click DPS is not super good on the Apprentice there, Hero, but you can do an Arcane Volley spam that is just incredible. If you go ability power and get that Arcane Volley Onslaught mod, oh man, that's good stuff there. Just beat floor 42, congrats there, Camden. Yeah, if you don't have the gear yet, Expeditions is the place to be. The gear grind is going to be a lot slower. Well, you gotta send me an invite in Warframe then, Sydney. Send me a friend request, man. I've only been playing Warframe for a few months, but I'm loving it. I actually applied for a Warframe partnership. I'm really hoping I get it. Just an awesome game. Here we go. I think we can ignore an awful lot now. You don't really farm Onslaught Battle for Life. I mean, I guess you are, in a way. You're grinding up constantly. But Onslaught is like the end game progression. It's not really the place where you farm. So, I mean, if you're farming for shards, loot, experience, gold, Onslaught is the worst place you could be. And since the loot quantities are lower in Onslaught, it makes just getting gear a grind in Onslaught. You just not enough loot drops. You know, you play 4-player expeditions, and not only is it going to be really, really easy to get done, you're going to get just several times more loot every map. Just tons and tons and tons. I mean, even if you're playing it solo, you're going to get more. But if you play 4-player, of course, you're getting all that extra loot. I mean, just use one of your mod slots. If you have no gilded, if you're new to the game and you've got some defense rate shards, but you don't have any gilded defense rate shards, all you have to do is use one of your mod slots in defense speed, and that gets you right to the speed caps. I mean, like Lightrayne's saying, you just don't need a gilded defense rate. It's not a requirement. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's very nice to have, but it is not a requirement. Where's my amps? I wanted to start seeing amps again already, but no dice, huh? Well, that was floor 60. That was easy peasy. Let's go ahead and move right along. The prestigious weapons drop every 10 floors. In fact, I think I'm supposed to get one this floor. This will be 10 floors I've done. Omega Squad Feta. We got proximity. You know what? Let me bring it out in case siege rollers come. That's still pretty close. In the world of siege rollerness. Siege rollerness. Yes, that is indeed a word. The trying times of siege rollerness. Went a little heavy on that lane, but that's alright. What do we got here? Zerkers and healers with lethargic and pile it on. So we want lots of conditions. So let's start off with a PDT. There's one condition. There's poison. Let's get some weapon mans in for some stun. What other conditions do we want? Man, is my frostbite set up? This would be like premium frostbite territory. Oh, they are. Hey, I'm actually surprised by that, but I'm stoked about it. Alright, frostbite it is. So we got frostbite, and then we'll just throw 2 auras to clear the pack with the boom boom. I overbuilt there too. I'm gonna have to underbuild somewhere here. Mob gallery. I'm gonna have to throw down a reflect beam, it looks like. Gonna be lots of javelins. You haven't played DD2 since Onslaught just came out. There's been a lot of changes, Tyler. I mean, too much for me to even really remember what they all are, to be honest with you. But there's been tons and tons of changes since then. Just go 2 nodes here. Well, that leaves me 190 for the bottom. And I said I thought I wanted to put a reflect beam here just to be safe. Better be to be safe than sorry. We got 160 left. And we got armored. So we got increased magic damage. Let's go with a 2-noder again. Let's space them this time like this. That leaves me 70. So we can go with a flame aura. And then let's go with a PDT up top. Now the PDT will also give me a little last resort for the flyers that are coming, but I'm assuming those 2 flame auras that are up top, if you see their range covers that flyer window, so those 2 flame auras up top should kill all the flyers without a problem. Where do I use my mass destruction? Sorry, Camden, didn't see your comment there. I'm using it on my flame auras right here currently. That's why I use so many flame auras. I mean, you put mass destruction in whatever defense you like to use the most, is the general rule. You know, whatever your most popular defense is for you personally is where mass destruction should go. No doubt about it. I have had 2 siege-only lanes. The siege-only lanes are actually really easy lateral. You just have to watch for the rockets is the only deal. And you will, you know, there's a solid chance of dying multiple times, of course, because there is so many rockets. I showed it on that first map I did, but there's basically a little trick to siege-only lanes, and that's you bring crowd control and you put it way, way back, because the siege rollers have collision with each other. So if you slow the siege roller in the front, all the siege rollers in the back just jam up behind it, and you just wait until they're all out, and then go back to the back of the pack and just steamroll right on through them, and it's really super easy. I'm actually going to do a video about it, just because I know a lot of people are having problems with that lane. And that is definitely the win for that lane. Let's get it all juicy up here since this is the short lane. What do we got for a boss? Yeah, I might as well chillax up here. Yeah, you can still get mass destruction there, Lucas. It's the first mastery shard you get. So all you have to do is get, what is it, 50 or 55 stars? And you'll have it. There you go. Lightrayne's got the infos there. Alright, KX, well have a good night, man. Enjoy your rest. This is floor 61 here. Still haven't, you know, I got a little bit of a grind to go to get up into the high floors. I don't even know where people are at now. I mean, is anybody I'm sure a lot of people just started instantly grinding Onslaught when the update hit, but I spent all the time on the pirate maps, which, you know, the new content for me is more fun than the old grind. Yep, EV2 still can't swim. Poor girl. She needs to get a flotation device installed. Oh, is Mastery still disabled? I wonder when they're going to fix that. Yeah, floor 61 has been a cakewalk. They're slick, no doubt about it. You know, if you were capable of doing floors in like the 80s or whatever, the 80s or 100s, I don't know what the direct difference from 61 compared to the old system would be. But level 10,921 mobs. We could look based off of that just in my old live stream VODs when I was pushing Onslaught. 10,921. So I'm not really sure what floor that would be equivalent of. But the same basic builds are working, no problem. It takes forever, doesn't it, Sophisticus? The Plunderer's Paradise. You get that on Onslaught, it is such a long map. I haven't gotten the boat on Onslaught yet, but I have gotten Plunderer's Paradise. Dare I say it, but I think I like that boat map more. So, Soph, has anyone found the secret yet on Plunderer's Paradise? Speaking of that map, I didn't check when I woke up. I looked to see if anybody was talking about it on the DD2 Discord, and it didn't look like anyone was. Oh, weapon manufacturers and beads are really, really good. No doubt about it. I mean, they were really, really good before. There's no reason to think they wouldn't be really good now. The only difference is you want to vary your builds, you know? Like if, you know, when it comes to bees, the people that are having a really bad problem with bees are the ones that were just spamming beads and not putting any other defenses. Switching it up and just using 1 or 2 additional defenses makes a big, big deal. It's a huge difference. So if you were a 5B person before, instead of being a 5B person, be a 3B and 2 Flame Aura person, you're gonna steamroll the lanes, you know. Still not found, huh? Yeah, we got a player. It's Plaguing Hawk. No worries, Mr. Hawk. Yeah, the other one is without question way too much DU. I can anticipate them dropping that, but then again, I thought they were gonna drop it on Bastille after they raised it. When they raised it on Bastille, they raised it way, way, way too high. And that, when you're on a boat, man, you got DU. There's no reason to ever fail that map, as you got enough DU to double build every lane, literally. You could take your normal standard build and put it twice in every lane. There's so much DU available. Just crazy. Craziness. You don't like the boat in Onslaught, huh? I just like the map design and everything. The boat's fun, Lightrayne. There's a lot of opportunities to double dip and do multi-deck coverage and stuff like that. It's a fun map. The problem with it is just there's so much DU available that there's no challenge on the map. You just spam stuff everywhere. you know. So much do you. Oh, don't fall in. Oh, God. Man, I am just... Oh, my God. After all that, I still fall in. Good Lord. I thought I saved it. I was so close. Where's it at? Oh, there, it's an assassin, that's why. Like, where the heck's the mob? Yeah, definitely better having too much than not enough. I agree there, Mafia. That is exactly why every hero needs double jump, Lightrayne. You are 1000% correct. No doubt about it. Alright, now that was 10 floors. Where's my weapon? Is that not working? The 10 Onslaught floor not giving you the prestige weapon? Is that not working right now, or what? Alright, let me clean up the inventory here. I see no C8 amps snuck in anywhere. You see, that was a bunch of maps without going through inventory. Well, it was 2 maps, right? Yeah, it was 2 maps without going through inventory, and I didn't even fill 1 page. There's just not enough loot in Onslaught to consider that for farming, you know? It's just not the best place. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You'll only get it if you do a reset in the new system? That almost makes me want to uninstall the game, I'll be honest with you. That is so absurdly ridiculous. I really, really hope that's a bug and Trendy's gonna fix that. Because if not, I just don't even want to play it. That is absurd. So the people who embraced their system and said, okay, I'm going to do this thing that you're offering and grind it up, those people are being penalized yet again. That is crazy bad. Oh my God. I am angry now. I really hope they're fixing that. That is just absurd. Oh my God, so pissed. I mean, I'm gonna keep going here, but that is like infuriating right there. K-Man Kevin, what up? Okay, did you get one? Okay, you did get one. Alright. I was gonna say, that cannot be a thing. That's a straight up smack in the face to anybody who played the game, you know, and played what they were offering. I mean, it really is. So I'm glad that people are actually getting the weapons. That would make the game unplayable to me, I'll be completely honest. K-Man Kevin's an OG there, Watermelon. He's been around a long time. Okay, we got Omega Squad Zeta. We got a bunch of cyborgs, phased, and brittle. Alright, good, good, good. I'm so glad. I mean, I don't want DD2 to end like that for me, and that would have been the end. Because it's just too much. It's too many smacks in the face. Trendy used to, back in the day, Trendy used to reward their current players that have played through all their stuff. You know, like back, for those that remember way back in early access, the Wipe-A-Geddon, everyone that was in the Wipe-A-Geddon got like an exclusive title and skins. I mean, they were at least rewarded, you know? That would be too much for me if there was a feature cut off. The people, well, Lalta, I guess, said that you don't get prestige weapons unless you do an ancient power reset, and that's unacceptable to me. I mean, I will literally not play this game if that is the case. And I will make a big ol' stink about it, you better believe it. Alright, that's too much. Now I'm rage placing PDTs everywhere. See what you guys did to me? I mean, I'm going to have to see if I get one. People are saying they got them without resetting. If I don't get one, I'm going to be really, really pissed. I mean, it will completely kill my YouTube channel, but I'm telling you guys right now, if that is the case, I am not playing DD2 anymore. I'm done with it. I say that now, but we all know I'm a complete full-blown addict. But right now I'm pissed. Pissed. That is just the biggest smack in the face. Alright, I'm gonna end up losing here for just rage placing and not looking at what I got here. Alright, we got Frosties. We got a whole crap load of Frost Orcs here. Let's grab the Frost Orc Killer. I kind of want to send Lalta a message right now and ask him if that's true. I'm doing it. Sorry, I hate to hold the stream up, but I gotta get this out. Right, he's showing offline, but leave this open and see if he responds. Alright, let me get this moving. Alright, what do I want to do? I got a Lavamancer here. I can't remember what the heck I was doing. I got a Lavamancer. I overspent. I got 360 DU. Do I have easy lanes over here? Proximity on Mob Gallery. That one's cake. I mean, we'll see if I get it after this floor. Maybe it was... I can't remember where we started. Are you still here, Omni? Didn't we start on floor 51 yesterday? What do we got? Okay, that's the proximity lane. That's the easy one. In fact, let me just go with that. Give me a little more for over here. You gotta do the incursion there, Keith, and he will auto-spawn a million times. All about doing the incursion now. Alright, there we go. You went 20 floors and didn't get one, Cody? There's lots of videos on my channel about how to do it there, Hero. I don't really do one-on-one stuff. It would be in my inventory if I had already gotten it there, Omni. I mean, there certainly hasn't been any pop-ups. That still hasn't been solved yet, Keith. And it's bags, not box. A lot of people come in and think that I think that's funny. I don't think that's funny. I don't call you by something different, you know? You have to forgive me, but I'm a little pissy right now about this whole prestige weapon thing. I wish Lalta was online, but he's not. I mean, I can't expect him to respond when he's not there. Watch my videos, Hero. Like I said, I don't do one-on-one stuff. If I did that, I would have to charge people, and it would be a full-time job, because I would have done it 1,000 times over the course of the last couple years. It's not what I do. I mean, there's a DD2 Discord that has a help channel, which is an awesome resource for you. And then there's lots and lots of guides and tutorials. Don't mind me, Keith. I'm just being bitter about this stupid prestige weapon thing. Ugh. God, I hope that's not the case. I really, really hope that's not the case. That would just be too much for me to deal with. I can't emotionally handle abuse like that. I know it's not very late. He's probably on his way home from work. Either that or in a meeting or something. It's 7 p.m., just after 7 p.m. in Trendyville. I bet he's on his way home from work. What's going on there, Huntsman? It was 51. I mean, I'm good with it, even if it's like, if we started on a bad level and I got to go to 70 to start getting one. But if I don't get the Ancient Power weapons every 10 floors, at least if I don't get one by floor 70, I'm going to just rage about it. There's no doubt. I'm going to end up losing one of these maps just for not even looking and spamming stuff everywhere. Oh! Let me jump in this hole over here. What's going on there, Flo? How you doing? Well, I didn't get it at 60, but it wasn't 10 floors. Maybe it's tied. I mean, that would be fine too if it's tied to a 5-floor starting point. I started at 61, or at 51. So doing 51 to 61, I should have got one, right? But I didn't do floor 50, so maybe that was the issue. I mean, I'll be content if I get one at floor 70. Man, that cannon hits hard from that dude. That was a punch to the face right there. 400,000 health. Wow. Don't mess around with that cannon ogre, man. Dude hits. Yeah, they already fixed it, Flo. It was pretty easy before there, Huntsman. It shouldn't go to 15 floors. They said every 10 floors, right? Or no, I remember seeing that. It was like after floor 120 or something. It's every 15. I mean, that'll bring more of them to the market for people to buy, you know? And higher quality ones. I'm going to end up trashing all the ones I have on my market because I'm not going to pay the tax to bring them down. I don't recall ever hearing that the whole time, Cody. And I've watched every dev stream. I mean, I may have missed something, you know, but I definitely don't recall hearing that ever. That you had to reset to be able to do that. I mean, people are saying they got them and they haven't done an Ancient Power reset, so I'm gonna stay optimistic and not rage quit quite yet. Prestigious weapons have absolutely incredible mods on a lot of them, is the point there, Battle. They're really, really good mods. That's the only way to get them, is to either buy them from another player, use Ancient Power, or get them every 10 floors in Onslaught. They're just good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I never heard anyone say that you had to. I mean, that would just be really, really rude. I mean, if I was trendy, I wouldn't even have put the feature in if that was the case. So, I mean, if that's the deal, that's a raw deal. Yeah, that's been an issue for years, Tam. PDTs were bugged doing double damage for like over a year. The power transfer bug they fixed really quick. It's funny because a lot of the game-breaking bugs like poison dart towers stayed in the game forever. Like literally a full year. Jozo says played from 40 to 66 and no weapon. Yep, it's set to end. What floor was this? This is 62. Still no amps. No amps up in there. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that was answering the question of can you get them over and over again by using Ancient Power Reset so slick. That wasn't saying you had to. That was saying you can get them again. It's not a one-time thing. Of course, if you're not going to do an Ancient Power Reset, it's a one-time thing for you. Alright, we got a controlled burn going up here. Get some poison going on these Flappy Birds. Do I want to just do PT? Now I could turtle this lane and not do any. I think I might. I'm gonna say I can turtle this lane and not use any anti-air at all. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'll just go one PDT. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, we got Psy-Lava Whompers, Enraged, and Vampiric. I tell you what, that tidal wave chip is really, really good, but I'm actually debating it on taking it off of my monk for some of those new mods. Those new mods are really cool. There's a bunch of them that are just awesome. I can tell you what I'd love to see. I would love to see Banjaxed and Grave Infection on one weapon. Actually, just you could even go as the kicker, throw that Grogotov in as the third. I mean, it seems like if you stack those 3 mods on a hero damage hero, you would be doing some serious face roll. Now, obviously, I haven't tested that, but it certainly feels like it. Okay, we got Spellbreaker, Kursakazi, Cyborgs, Brittle Phase. I think I'm going to split a weapon manufacturer here. So let's go 1 node here, 1 here, and 1 there. Something like that. Sideguard throwers. These are phase. Let me use just a PDT wall here in case anything does make it this far. Little poison wall. And then we got the... I would throw explosive traps here just to play around with them because they're so awesome now. But the explosive traps are not going to hit the mages that come out. So it's all about the boom boom here. No, they didn't fix any of that stuff, Tam. It only works if you're using... For defenses, it only works if you're using Boost Aura, and for heroes, it only works for the Barb and the Monk. I think it is. Let's go 1 more. You're gonna have to watch this lane. 3 cannons, 1 weapon man node. Let me just throw 1 more way back. I know it's gonna get Kursakazi'd up, but I'll live. Alright, we got Stabby Zappers. Stabby Zappers there, and we got Air Raid over here. Pilot on, and Unstoppable Proximity. Let's just go... Do I want to just go 2 Skyguards right here? Let's just go 2 Skyguards right there and split the lane with it. Dreadbones Horde. We got Mr. Squishy Bones. That'll be easy mode lane. Let's just go 2 nodes. We'll go 2 Weapon Man nodes. 2 Flame Auras. And then that leaves me what? 190. That leaves me a lot for over here, so. Alright, Omega Squad Gamma with Long Shot. And then Timmy with Wall Leech. Fire damage goes well against Frosty Fodder Lane there, hero. Use Flame Auras, Fissures, any defense with fire on it. Let's see. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's go 2 nodes again. Actually, I could... Nah, let's just go 2. We'll go 2 and 2. It's a waste of DU in a way, but I'll be alright with that. Alright, we can split the lane a little bit with some auras here, though. Let's get 1 right there. What do we got over here? That's Timmy, that's right. Go something like that. It actually leaves me 90. That's looking pretty stout. How were we over here? The only area that's questionable is 1 PDT on that Kamikaze, Stabby Kamikaze lane, but it's only 2 mobs that I gotta worry about. The Kamikaze portion of it, of course, is gonna come over to me. Let's just do more boom boom, huh? When in question, add more cannons. That's Omni's philosophy here. Well, YouTube just has more optimization settings for non-partners. Now, I'm a partner on YouTube, where on Twitch I'm not. And anyway, it allows me to set things for giving viewers more choices on resolutions and stuff like that. That's the main problem, Lightrayne. The #1 problem with YouTube chat is the direct messaging. It's the reason giveaways are on. When I do a giveaway on YouTube, it's always going to be. I'm going to have to go to poison or stun. Or actually, it was immune to stun. I'm going to have to go to poison. Anyway, if I do a giveaway on YouTube, it's always going to be through a third-party source, because the whole verifying and all is a huge pain in the butt on YouTube. If direct messaging was allowed, I could just click the name right from chat and send the code right through it, like I do it on Twitch. With YouTube, that's not an option, and that's a real problem, especially for a streamer. It's the biggest area YouTube could have instant improvement, you know? Click the name, send a whisper. That's just how it should be. Alright. I'm gonna have to make sure I deal with those assassins in front of that PDT, actually, because they're immune to stun. I'll just hang out over here. Try to soak up some poison from this, and then take them over to the defenses. Oh, Captain Dreadbones has got 10 mil health now. Look at him being a champ. He rolls out in the incursion at, what, like 4 million health or something like that? Where's he at? Oh, okay, he was just stuck behind a pack. He's coming. There he goes. He dead now. Well, it's because it was a controlled burn assassin is all, Quicksilver. I gotta poison him first and then run him over, and then it's piece of cake. If I just allow him to sit there and beat on me, you know. Crap. I mean, I can hope that the damage will burn through them here. Actually, the cannonballs will take them off. I got 6 cannons right here. Good lord, what was I worrying about? 6 cannons will insta-kill him. Yeah, there we go. That's a little more like it. I forgot about all the cannons over here. Looks like this is the place. I'm chillaxing. Get these cannons all beastly. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing? Come at me now, assassins. Let's see what you got. Oh, you had your relic on the wrong slot, Cyphex? Ouch. I don't use Sparkle Party, Quicksilver. I mean, I might reconsider it when I get into a little higher health and higher Onslaught floors, but I mean, I never used it all the way up to floor 250 in the old system. So I would bet it will be over floor 100 before I even consider it. I mean, what do you have to see? Boom, You dead. Poor little assassins. If the enemy's getting drenched from some from some source there, battle, when your lightning strike aura hits them, it's proccing the electrocute combo and stunning them up, is what it is. That one controlled burn one at the end is just giving me problems. I gotta get the poison on him. Or sell a cannon. I mean, I could always sell a cannon. God forbid I sell a cannon. Uh-oh. It's Captain Stuckbones. Come on out, Captain. There we go. Captain Stuckbones. The EV2 is my lazy mode DPS. I can just spam into lanes, is what I like about it. Oh, I got a PDT right there. Why did I not just come over a little bit this way? Good lord. I mean, for anybody that's having problems with assassins, that mod will be a lifesaver for them there, Quicksilver. I mean, but remember back in the day when Chaos 5 first came out and we were all first encountering assassins? We had a hard time. I mean, there was nobody that could say that they were easy. But remember that a new player that's just coming up through, that's their experience, you know? It's their first time dealing with them. For us, we've been dealing with them for a while, so it makes life a lot easier. Oh, yeah. The weapon I'm using, the gun you use for 5. I'm not using a gun that has 5. I'm using a triple shot projectile, Camden. But yeah, that shot type is a standard drop from any map. Now this weapon is one of the Protean weapons, but you can get that shot just from a random drop. It's called Mcmanus Projector, and it shoots 3 projectiles at a time. Pew 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 pew. Love it. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite gun for the EV, or favorite shot type. We got Captain Stuckbones again. Gonna have to demote you to a first mate there, Captain, if you're too afraid to come out and fight here. First mate Dreadbones refusing to come out. There we go. You don't have to come outside for me to put a walloping on you there, first mate. How are these Skyguards holding up? I haven't even looked over here, and I haven't had any flyer issues, so I'm assuming they did good. Good job, Skyguards. Let's see, I think we're good. I don't think I need to even sweat anything else. I'm liking it so far there, Carter, for sure. Greg, what's going on? Come on, poison. There we go. He got the poison on him now. Alright, Sydney, take it easy, man. Have a good one. Oh, Siege Roller going sideways. He's turning around and going back home. Oh, if he turned all the way around, I could get some sweet shots off into his sweet spot. No, he decided to come out and play. He's not like the first mate. Oops. He's even gonna kill me when I'm getting cocky. You got a weapon randomly on floor 10? Huh. That's an interesting theory. I mean, it's... Oh, shit. Flyers. In here, I bragged about my air. I guess that's what I get for being arrogant. Get it? Arrogant. Whew. That was close. And here... Oh, them Skyguards did so good. I even thanked them. Bad Skyguards. Very bad. Alright, nothing left but stuck mobs, right? I'm gonna play that later on today. They're light. Do they have the multiplayer worked out? I'll let you beat me down a few times. What floor was that? That's 63. Alright, on to floor 64. Depending on how fast it is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get 65 knocked out here on stream or not. You've done the tutorial so far? I'm excited to play it though. I mean, I played a bunch of Hearthstone. But I mean, the only reason I played Hearthstone is because, of wanting to, or wanting to play another game like Magic, you know. Alright, so we got another Omega Wave here. EMP Stabbies. We got Vampiric here. Let's do our, just to be safe, let's do our little obelisk trick here. The day Onslaught first released, Gobu and Cookie Binger were pushing. They were higher than anybody else in Onslaught. And I tell him I'm having problems with some of these flyer lanes, and he's like, well, you did put the obelisk out front, right? It's like, dang it, Gobu. Why didn't you tell me that 2 hours ago? Alright, I think that's good. That looks like an easy mode lane. Proximity here. Stabby Dragons, or Dargons there. And one Skyguard here. Actually, I don't even need it. I'll put it there just to be safe. Not gonna be overly arrogant. Get all the stuff and things in. But those two flame auras should kill all those. In theory. Let's see. Man, that lane is gonna get so smoked. I mean, do I even need another aura? I really don't. Alright, make our way around here. EMP Stabby Zappers. Unstoppable. Enemies are immune to slow. I think I'll double dip on this one. Let's do that. And we'll do that. I think that will handle it. No problems. Hopefully. Omega Squad Beta. Hex Throwers, Cyborgs, Shieldy Gobs. We got Bullet Sponge and Phased. Alright. That one's no match for Weapon Mans with Tenacity. In fact, let's snake it again. How many mobs? 52. That's a decent amount. It's not too few. It's not too many. The snake's got a nice little buff. I'm going to be doing another defense spotlight on snakes here really soon. They definitely got a nice little buff. What kind of mobs was it again? I mean, all these mobs are pretty squishy. They should get just wrecked. Let's just do that. Looks like we got controlled burn over there. We got EMPs. Let's do a Skyguard here. Controlled burn is another opportunity for snakes, because I do have the poison mod on them, but I do want a PDT as well. Just because the snakes can only hit 3 targets at a time. So you're limiting yourself a little. The PDT is the same thing. But PDTs can miss. And then when they miss, of course, if it's a big pack of mobs, it hits another one behind them. I think that'll work. Let's see, we got EMP Zappers. Let's get 1 Skyguard. We got 2 coming down here. And we got a core here, so we can expect bugginess. And even though the little squigglies are saying they're going that way, we can expect something to run this way. So I think just to cover my butt, I'm going to put a PDT over this way. Then we can really load this one up. Let's go a PDT here too. Yeah, do you know, have you figured anything out, David? I don't know anyone that's made any progress on figuring out the secret yet. The secret is still a secret. Dreadbones. Power block. Enemies start weaker but get stronger. So yeah, we want to spawn camp these. No secret progress yet. That's what I did too. I messed around with it last night and I was like, you know what? I've had enough of this. The finding the secret was no longer fun. So, you know my rule. As soon as it's no longer fun, I stop. Now, what the heck? Did I underbuild or did I miss a lane? I underbuilt over here because we do have 2 lanes coming out of there. And all I did was put 1 extra aura. That's probably where some of that DU is. I guess we can go... Let's go with another poison dart tower. I do feel like I underbuilt somewhere. That's a lot of leftover DU. Or did I miss something? I mean, you can do that too, just for good measure, but we're doubled up there. We did the top lane. I mean, I guess I'll do this as well, just for good measure and a little bit more flyer control as well. Yeah, I'll just save the 80. This is going to be an Omega Wave map. A bunch of forums. I haven't looked through any of the theories on the forums yet. I'll have to do that and see if any of them make sense to me. Like I said, I did play around with it. I tested a few more things last night and just made no progress. So I just said the hell with it and went to bed. That and I was exhausted after, you know, 12 hours of DD2. Yeah, that's probably how it is there, Quicksilver, no doubt. If you really want to find something out really bad, it seems like you never do. We wrecking everywhere? Looks like it. Not about your gear. Your champion score doesn't mean anything, Chaotic. It's about your defenses. Your defenses don't contribute to your champion score in any way. Champion score is just armor and gear, or armor and weapons. So you can have a really high champion score and not be capable of doing anything. You know? Got headstrong over here, so no stunning. So, why don't we, oh good lord, how have I not used Earth Shatters today? My god. What is my problem? I got issues, let me tell ya. Alright, then we can just spam some auras. No weapon manufacturer required on this lane. Man, used all but 30 of the DU. But it's gonna be fun with the Earth Shatters. Actually, that's too much. Too much. What am I doing? I gotta save some of that DU for the last wave. Let's do it like that. Let's see. Looks like nothing has actually hit this obelisk yet, so are the flyers stuck? I mean, I guess it was only one kobold. It probably just got wrecked. Let's see. Let's just leave it like that. Do an upgrade here. Actually on both of these, and then we'll ignore this for the rest of the run. There we go. We got the first mate again. Or, the... What's the second in command called? The captain and then the first mate, right? Isn't that how it works, dear? How does it work? It's first mate Dreadbones instead of the captain. There we go. That was the captain over there. He came out to fight. I tried that too, David. The Konami code. It didn't work for me either. High rollers. Here we go. All right. So let me show y'all my theory on high rollers. And that is stun them up really, really far back. And then forget they're there until the very end of the wave. That's all we're going to do. Just that right there. All we're going to do is stun them. Now please tell me those guys weren't immune to stun and I didn't notice the mutator. That would be really bad. So I'm going to have to stay on the move because, you know, I'm going to be getting rocketed like out the wazoo here in a minute. Played around with the volcano. I used the volcano just for novelty purposes, really. It's a fun tower. It did get a little buff though. So yeah, it's a little stronger than it was, you know. Being 100 DU makes it tough to use the volcano strategically, in my opinion, just because for 100 DU you can get so much more damage out of something, you know. Goodbye, assassins. Anyway, like I said, stay on the move. You guys saw I got hit by that one rocket. If you don't stay on the move, you're going to get rocketed. And keep an eye on the minimap, of course. If you see anything press and pass, then of course you're going to have to go give it some love. But if I see on the minimap, those siege rollers are just stacking up. And not really... All they're doing is climbing on top of each other, not really doing anything else. And that's actually all we've got left now. So let's head on over to Siege Roller Heaven. See, they're all on top of each other. You don't have to use weapon mans. You can use a proton beam with freeze. You can use a frostbite tower. Anything to cause CC in the front. And then just come to the back of the line and issue the butt whoopings. And before you know it, all those rollers are gone. So that is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, high roller lanes. So you got good stuff there. Now we did get even more of a buff in this situation because of Spellbreaker. And of course I'm doing physical damage with my walloping over here. Some people use it and like it, Quicksilver. I mean, if you look at it that way, they should remove buff beams. Buff beams have got to be the least used defense in the game. I mean, I don't know those numbers, I'm just guessing, but my guess would be that is the least used. Alright, what opened up? I'm sitting here getting distracted on my roller killing here. I don't even see the new lane. Orcish Horde, was that it? Or no, we had that already. There it is. It's the one with the flashy yellow lights. Oh, okay. Draken's Barrage. Alright, well now we can legit build over this way. What do we want to do, though? I was talking about Earth Shatters. When in doubt, Earth Shatter it out. That should be good, right? I think so. Let's let it fly here. Actually, I got a crap load of mana. Maybe I should consider throwing around some upgrades, huh? And more than a bar. I'll definitely blow it all in upgrades before the Omega Wave starts for sure. That is for certain. I'm not gonna stop and run through all my gear and mods and all that, Woodpecker. It's all in my hero spotlights. I have received no upgrades, sadly. So if there's any defense you want to look at specifically, you can go to the Hero Spotlight playlist. Exclamation Spotlights in chat will get you a link. And then it'll show you all the stuff there. Oh, I'm gonna get rocketed. Alright, we got one flyer. Nope, that flyer's down. So nothing left now but the sieges. Let's go issue out our pain delivery order here. So easy, so terrifying at first look, so easy after you think about it. I mean, if you have any specific questions there, Wood, just ask the questions. I'll answer your questions. I'm not going to stop the stream to go through all my gear because I would have to do it 20 times a stream if I started doing that. That's what that Spotlights playlist is there for. But, I mean, I'm not going to not answer your questions, so if you have a question about any specific defense, just ask. It's Spotlights with an S. Anybody can type it in. It doesn't have to be Lightrayne. All these commands are available for anyone. It's not a mod-only thing. Alright, what did we get new? Right in the mid. We got Kursakazi in the mix now. I think, what's the saying? When in doubt, Earth Shatter it out. Actually, we got a healer lane. Earth Shatters won't hit the mages. That's alright, the rest of the stuff will hit the mages. call it good. Actually, let's go one more, because that's going to be a meaty boss lane at the end. You got to put an S at the end. Spotlights. There it is. Quicksilver's got it. Man, I hope I get a crazy, like, 20 roller lane up there for the boss. I know that's not going to happen. But that would be so amazing to try. I mean, I would get blown up by rockets like crazy. But it would be fun. It would be fun getting blown up by rockets like crazy. Alright, how we doing? It's doing alright. Looks like those Earth Shatters are wrecking it. The mages will get killed by the PDT and the snakes and the Weapon-Mans and the Flamars and whatnot. The Mystic had a snake dart tower. Would you talk about how... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. There, Q-Strike. You would have to name it something else. It's SDT, though. So you got your numbers a little out of order, but people would call it the SDT. How we doing? We still got 200 mobs left. I'll let those rollers stack. C8 amps start dropping at floor 35, but they're super, super rare, Joel. So your chances of getting them are very, very slim. Get off me. Two more assassins and I can go over to Rollerville. Uh-oh. That is not an assassin killing area. Luckily he dropped. Don't explode me, Mr. Rollers. There we go. Alright, assassins down. Make sure we're charged up. Looks like we are. Oh, I got ahead of him. There we go. There we go. Roller beatdown. Alright, let's see what we get for this Omega Wave. Oh, it got easier. In the Omega Wave, it's only 3 rollers. That's not Omega. Now, the other thing to remember with these Omega Waves, your flyer lanes, are they still there? Are there flyers coming out? There's a squiggly up there, but there's no tag saying there's flyers coming out. So, I mean, I'm thinking on, if you get one, like the easy answer is to sell all your anti-air, assuming no flyers come out. Just sell it all, and there's all your extra DU. Let's see, what do we got? We got Cyborgs. Okay, so that one should be relatively easy. Kursakazi's not going to do anything. And we got 3 rollers over there and 9 Timmies. Oh man, I'm going to have to move that Weapon Man back. Let's just throw another Earth Shatter here to deal with the range. And since we got those rollers in, I'm going to move this Weapon Man back. Let him come out. I don't want him getting all stuck, you know. And then that'll actually open me up a little more space for a couple more auras, and that will be complete face roll over here. Man, is that far enough? I think it is, but we may end up having a stuck roller problem there. No flyers on Mega Wave. So yeah, I mean, that's the easy answer then, is just sell your Sky Guards and your anti-air. What's Mob Gallery? Mob Gallery's got all kinds. I think this is where I'll have to be to kill Nash. Captain Dreadbones, he's a joke. So you know what? I'm not even going to build anything else. I'm just going to go with it here. Let's see what happens. And of course Nash couldn't come out first, so I could move around. They don't go up that high, Carter. It's nowhere near that. The chance to get C8 amps from start to finish may go up like 5% total. It doesn't go up 2% chance of getting it every 2 floors. That's not at all true. It is extremely rare to get Chaos 8 amps even at the full tier of it. When you're completely maxed, like I was in the max zone before, and I wasn't getting a whole lot of C8 amps. I mean, it was 250 floors. Well, figure, what, 170 floors from being Chaos 8, or from being eligible for Chaos 8 on the old system, and it was 3 maps per floor. So that's what, 510? So it did 510 total floors, and got about 30 Chaos 8 amps. Not even that many. I probably got 20 Chaos 8 amps on 510 total maps. Not floors, maps. You guys know what I'm saying. The Mega Waves are definitely interesting. It brings a little extra fun factor in. I like them. There we go. Well, that's the easy answer. Sell your anti-air on Omega Waves. Give me an amp. Prove me wrong. Nope, no amp. Alright, so next up is floor 65. I'm actually at the 2-hour mark. Let's see what floor it is. I may re-roll it to get a free one. Or an easy, quick floor. Because I do have to run pretty quick. I've got a lot of work to do this afternoon. A lot of recording and editing to do. Lots of videos coming your way. Yeah, well, we definitely got a... Should be a quick one. Let's see how many mobs we get. Oh, 193 mobs. I like it. Thank you, Trendy. Thank you very much. I got a response from Walter here. Oh, okay, that's not as bad. Sorry, y'all. Give me one sec. He's saying you got to get past your high floor again before it will kick in. That sucks, but it's not as bad. Let me see. Sorry, I'm still typing here. I don't know. No, it should be based off of the new floor. He probably won't respond to me again. What does it say my high floor is right now? What? I gotta go to my inventory. Saying my highest floor achieve is 77. So based off of that, I would have to go to what? Probably resets at 80. So I would have to go to like to floor 90 to start getting them, and I'm fine with that. Although I do think it sucks. I am good with it. I'm not gonna rage quit the game over that. Now, if I go to floor 90 and I straight up don't get them, you can expect some hate videos coming to the channel. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, anyway, I'll get this map knocked out here. So I'm not going to get it for doing this. I would assume it starts at floor 80, so I would have to go to floor 90, would be my guess. So, what did it say my high was now? It says it's 77, so I don't know. It would be either at 87 I'd get my first one, or at 90 I would get my first one. But he said that the system isn't going to kick in until you get past your highest achieved floor. And for me, under the new system, it's showing 77. That's really not terrible. It's 13 more maps, you know? And then if you reset, it starts over because, of course, you're starting back at a lower floor. Well, I'm glad we got an answer to that by the end there. And I am over the mark, and I got a ton of work to do today. So I'm not going to do this floor right now. It was nice of Lalta to swing in and give me an answer there at the end. Anyway, so I do have to run. You can expect some videos coming, though. I've got lots and lots and lots of videos to do. Tell me now, right now in chat, if there's anything specific that you want to see a video of, and I will put it on my list of things to do. I'm going to prioritize these things based off of you all that come to the streams. I know not everybody is able to because of the times, but for you all that come and watch the streams regularly, by all means, throw it down now. You're going to have really, really quick resets, Quicksilver. I would look at your minimum ascension. If your minimum ascension is close to 250, or is to a point you're happy with, then just spam the resets. Sophisticus did 2 of them yesterday in under 4 hours. So it's 2 hours of reset. That's really, really quick. I mean, before it was like 3.5 to 4 hours. So yeah, it's super, super fast. But the easiest thing to do would be to spam them right now. Alright, so no specific requests. So thank you all very, very much for swinging by. I am gonna jump off the stream now, though, and get going on some recording and editing. So thank you all so much. I could possibly do a late night stream tonight. Probably won't be DD2, though. Give myself a little break from it so I don't burn myself out. And thanks a ton, everybody, for swinging by. Yeah, I did 2 of them on this stream, Concrete Fish. The very first, if you go back to the beginning of the stream, the very first map I did was an Omega wave map. But anyway, thanks a ton all. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Don't forget, tomorrow my daytime live stream is on Twitch. So I'll be live on Twitch at 1 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, right after Trendy Friday Fun. Of course, Trendy Friday Fun goes at noon Pacific time, and then I'll be live right after at 1 p.m. So thanks a ton, everybody, for swinging by. Have a great afternoon and weekend that's approaching. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy.